Hi guys, it is September 5th and I just wanted to remind you guys that I know that our minds and our bodies do not comply with each other, because our minds wants to do something and our body doesn't allow us to do it. I know that some of us probably stopped working, some of us stopped going to school, some of us started what we used to be, we're not anymore. And that can bring a lot of anxiety because you feel like a burden, or you feel unproductive, or you feel like you're not doing anything with yourself but suffering each and every day. And it's like you're drowning in a cup of water because you don't know which way to look, or you don't know what to do anymore. I just want to say that, someone told me this, and I kind of think this is like the hardest thing to do when you have to deal with chronic pain for the rest of your life. And that is that when we feel anxious and we have these panic attacks because we feel like so unproductive, we need to grieve the person that we used to be back then. We have to convince ourselves that right now, in the journey that we're living, we cannot be the person that we used to be back then. And if we try to do it now, we know that we don't want to feel like we're gonna let people down, ourselves down, our spouses down, our family down. And I know the feeling, when you lose everything that you've been working so hard for, and you have to stick to this hell. You're like, oh my God, what am I gonna do now? What the hell am I supposed to do on this earth? It's scary. It's scary. You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Your whole life changes. Your sleeping habit changes, your eating habit change, your social life changes. It's just too much. So I just want to say that we need to learn how to take care of ourselves. We need to learn how to say no when we can't do it. We need to learn how to just tell people around us what we're going through. And honestly, it is up to them to want to understand, and I know it sucks when someone doesn't understand. And also, I feel like even if you have to cry and scream, you can cry and scream if you want to. You can let it out. I know it's not fair. We're all in the same boat as far as like, why am I going through this? Like, we're battling and fighting God every single day. And I'm just being honest, because I know I do. I always ask God, why am I going through this? What did I do to deserve this? I'm not a bad person. But I feel like I'm never going to know the answer until something happens or I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But I just want to say that when you cannot do it, don't do it. If you can't, don't force yourself if you cannot do it. I know being chronically ill messes up everything, financially, everything. I know. And I know that you have to work extra hard to try to look normal to people. But when you're home, it's a whole nother ballgame. I'm going to continue saying that you don't force yourself.